Hello everyone. I'm going to show you an incredible trick transforming something seemingly useless like old electronic components into a powerful, versatile tool, a homemade TV antenna. This is a CBB61 capacitor, often used in AC motor applications, but we're going to repurpose its electrical properties for our antenna. Notice its small wires. We'll need to prepare them carefully to connect to our circuit. Now, I'm taking my utility knife and carefully stripping a small section of insulation from both the red and black wires of the capacitor. We need to expose the copper strands to ensure a good electrical connection later on. I'm taking a small wooden block, which will serve as our base, and placing the capacitor on it. I'm using a drill to screw the capacitor into the block of wood. I've got these handy terminal blocks here, which are perfect for organizing our wiring and making secure connections. I'm positioning them on each side of the capacitor on the wooden block. To make sure everything stays put, I'm applying a good amount of hot glue to firmly secure these terminal blocks to our wooden base. Then, I'll connect the capacitor's stripped wires into the appropriate terminals and tighten them down with a screwdriver, ensuring a solid electrical path. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. For our antenna elements, I'm going to use a couple of ordinary safety pins. They're easy to find and surprisingly effective. I'm using pliers to straighten and cut them to shape them. This shape helps maximize their surface area for signal reception. Once shaped, I insert them into the terminal blocks and tighten them, making sure they stand upright to act as our signal collectors. I'm taking a piece of copper wire and bending it into a U-shape. These will connect the inner terminals, creating a bridge for the signal to flow correctly within our antenna array. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I'm screwing these U-shaped wires into the inner terminals of the blocks, ensuring they are firm and make good contact. Next up, I've got this coaxial cable splitter. You might find these in old cable TV setups. I'm preparing a piece of wire by using pliers to fine-tune it. This wire will connect one of the antenna elements to the splitter, establishing the signal path. I'm now connecting the wires from our terminal blocks to the input and output ports of the splitter. This creates a direct conductive path from our antenna elements, through the capacitor, and into the splitter, which will then feed into our TV. It's essential to tighten all these connections securely with a screwdriver. I will attach the power splitter to the block of wood with screw. I'm taking a standard coaxial cable and preparing one end by stripping away the outer jacket, braiding, and dielectric to expose the central copper conductor. Then, I'm attaching an F-type connector to this end. To ensure a neat and secure finish, I'll wrap the connection with electrical tape, protecting it from any interference or damage. I'm doing the same process for the other end of the coaxial cable, preparing it with another F-type connector and securing it with electrical tape. I'm attaching an L-shaped coaxial connector to this end of the cable. The L shape is practical for tight spaces behind the TV. This careful preparation ensures a robust and reliable connection from start to finish. I'm screwing one end of our prepared coaxial cable into the output of the TV splitter. This finished cable will connect our homemade antenna device to the television. It's important to make sure both ends are properly terminated for optimal signal transfer. As you can see, my TV currently shows no signal. I'm taking our newly built homemade antenna and connecting the coaxial cable from it to the input on the back of the television. And there it is. Instant channels. The screen immediately fills with a clear, vibrant picture. I can now browse through different channels using the remote, and they all come in perfectly. This just goes to show what you can achieve with a bit of creativity and some repurposed components. Look at that, crystal clear. No more no signal messages. To really show you the difference, I'll disconnect the antenna. See, no signal immediately returns. But once I reconnect it, bam! Instant channels. It's working exactly as intended. This simple device, made from common household items and electronic discards, has completely transformed my TV viewing experience. If you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other unexpected gadgets you'd like to see me create. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.